So today in this video I will show you how you can implement Microsoft Graph API for Wazuh, and for that you need to go to Microsoft Enter ID here. So this is a continuation of the Azure video. I'm not going to show you how to create app and how to give the permission, create secret key. You can have this information with the log analytics video. I have shared everything in detail. So let me tell you a few things. What are the things you can achieve from this Graph API? So these are the products supported. If you are using any of this product, so you can use this Graph API for Wazuh. You need to create an account with admin.microsoft.com. This is the account I'm talking about. So now you need to log in with your tenant ID. Tenant ID means the tenant ID you created in the Azure. So let me tell you and show you a few things here which you need to know. So this is the primary domain. So whatever the user you are going to create, it should be from this main primary domain. So my user ID is here. This is the user ID I have created, deb@testtab065. So this is the user ID of the global admin privilege they have. Let me show you that also. If you click on the left hand side, assigned roles, the role will be showing you here. Global administrator is the role which you need to assign with your account, and with that account you need to log in your Microsoft Admin Center, dashboard. So from where you need to activate the license. How you are going to activate the license? So in the billing, on the left hand side you will be find your billing section, and within the billing you have your products. Go to that, and within a moment you will be going to find a lot of the products here. So I have Microsoft Defender for Endpoint P2 activated, the trial license. So if you need to add more licenses to your billing section, so what you need to do, you need to come to your products and you need to click here, add more products. So there's a lot of products are available here. So Exchange, Office, Enter ID, Outlook, Teams, everything is here. So if you need specific thing, I will ask you to go to the all products section, and from here you can have the trial of your products. Like this is the thing. These are the license is recommended. Lot of licenses are there, but let me show you the free licenses you can use. So let me search here Defender. So these are the licenses. Microsoft Defender for Business. This is the trial. You need to select the trial thing and activate the license. Okay. So don't go for the payment plan if you are in the way to test this application. So test these things. So similarly, I will use Office. Let me show you if the Office is here. So Office 365 is here. It's a free thing. I'll be going to use this free one. Okay, all of them are chargeable. Another is Office 365 Enterprise E1, Office 365 E1, and Office 365 E3 for Symphony. And another thing is Office 365 E3 trial. Whatever you need, based on that you select your free product and click details, and from the details page you need to start the free trial. After that, if you click here, then the page will go to the next page wherever you will be asking your information like shipping address, credit card data, but it won't charge you for anything. It will charge you at least, I think, some amount to verify your identity, like 2 rupees or kind of thing, and they will refund those amount. So after you activate this thing, for the Defender for Endpoint, let me show you. I have created the license for Defender Endpoint, and this is the dashboard I am getting here. So let me just quickly log in. I think it's logged out already. So the URL is security.microsoft.com for the Defender. But remember, you cannot activate your license from Azure. You need to use your main domain credentials. Like for me, it is test app 065 kind of thing. And you need to use the global administrator account to log into the admin center. And from the admin center, Microsoft 365 admin center, the URL is admin.microsoft.com. You need to activate the license based on a specific product, and for the Defender the URL is security.microsoft.com. For the Office the URL will be different, obviously. Okay, whenever you will be logging into your global administrator account, see I have logged in through my global administrator account, from where I have created the license, and this is the global administrator account from Azure I have created. Okay, so now from here you need to wait for few hours, because if you are not waiting, this option will won't show you. What are the options? You need to go to the system, and from here you need to go settings. Okay, so whenever you are just activate the license, you need to wait few hours, I think 6-7 hours after the endpoint option will appear here. Okay, don't panic, because it will take time to appear. So you need to go to the endpoint. From here you need to go to the onboarding. Okay, so now from here you need to select what are the operating system you need to install your agent. So based on that you need to select your operating system. So let me select the Windows 10 and 11. So after that they will give you a onboarding package. Onboarding package is kind of agent kind of thing. They will give you a script, and you can use this script by double click on the command prompt, or maybe you can use PowerShell to execute the thing. There are other ways to install this, like group policy, mobile device management for the MDM or Intune kind of thing, VDI for the virtual device kind of thing. And so for the testing purpose, local script is okay. It is designed for 10 computers, 10 endpoints. You need to download this. Okay, and this is the detection test code. So after you install, if the installation is successful, you need to run this code to check the software, the agent is working properly or not, and this will raise an alert to your dashboard in Defender here. So it's pretty simple, just need to download, and let me show you how you can install this thing. So this is the script I have downloaded, Windows Defender ATP onboarding script CMD. I'm not going to install it because I already installed this thing. So it will make my system corrupted, could be possible. So I'm not going to install this. Just need to extract this from the zip and double click to install. But make sure you are giving the admin privilege. And how you can give the admin privilege? Whenever you are executing this code, open command prompt as an admin, like CMD, and right click, run as an administrator. Okay, so after that just drag and drop this piece of command to your command prompt, and it will automatically install, and after that it will show you a successful message. And after that you need to use this piece of code. If you copy here, the code will copy and paste it in your same command prompt, and what will happen? The command prompt will close automatically. So that means your program is installed successful. Okay, so now what happened? If you click here on the left hand side asset and click here devices, all your devices will be showing here in this inventory. So for me, I have two devices for Windows 11 and Windows 10. So let me show you a few of them. If you click one of the devices, the lot of things you will be getting, like MAC address, device ID, those kind of things. So remember, in one license, you can, for the one license of Defender, you can use one user or 5 devices. Okay. So, okay. So lot of things, incident and alert, timeline, security policies, whatever the thing you have, it will show. So I'm not going deep into this because I am going to show you how you can integrate this with Wazuh. So later on, if you want me to show all of this, so later on I'll show you. Okay, this is a different kind of thing. Okay, now we will be going to investigation and response here. From here, you need to click incident and alerts and click on alerts. So these are all the alert I have generated. I'll show you how to generate it, but make sure you are generating this alert. If the alerts are not showing here, Wazuh will not ingest any log. So make sure whatever logs are here, those logs will be ingested in your Wazuh. Okay, so this is the main thing. Okay, but we are not going to go deep into this Defender portal. We'll be going to focus on Wazuh, right? Okay, now let's go to Wazuh settings. So this is the code you need to copy and paste to your Wazuh ossec configuration file. Let me just give you a brief what is the meaning of this code. So we'll be creating Microsoft Graph API. So this is the thing. Enable means yes. Only future event means if you are using this command, so after placing this command, anything, any logs coming after that, it will ingest that. So if you select this to no, so what will happen, the future log as well as the past log will also be ingested. And for the first time I will say ingest all of them, and from the later part you can ingest only the future logs. Okay, so whichever is good for you. Curl max size is the request kind of thing. You don't need to do anything with this. Run on start will be yes, and interval, choose your interval, means how much interval you need to fetch the log. So for the testing purpose, 1 minute, 2 minutes is okay, but don't make it within 30 seconds, 1 minute, because you will be getting lot of logs which will be difficult to ingest. Okay, next thing, version will be 1.0. Okay, API path. So this API path section, 3 things you need to insert here. One is a tenant ID, one is the client ID, another is the client secret value. So how to generate this, I'm not going to show you in this video because I have explained this in my log analytics video. So if you are not watching this video, so I'll suggest you to watch those, because you will have the clarity then how to get the tenant ID, client ID and secret value. And don't share this to anyone because they will have your data. Okay, so these are the temporary thing. I will delete that after the lab, so there's no problem, no tension from my part. Okay, so API type will be global. Okay, so now the next thing is, this is the important thing for the resource. What are the resource we are getting? We are getting the security resources, and alert, we are targeting the alert version 2. So whatever the into the alert version 2, it has 2 part. One is the incident part, another is the alert part. So within alert version 2, we will be getting all of the logs generated by the Defender. The logs I showed just now, I showed you earlier. So those are the logs you need to generate. These are the logs you need to generate. So it has 2 part. One is incident part and another is alert part. So whatever will be showing here in incident and alert, you will be getting notification. Notification means you will be logs are generated and the same logs will be ingested in here. So you need to just copy and paste this command. Don't make any changes here. And okay, next thing you need to do another thing, which is the device management. So what devices you will be getting, that comings from the device management resource tag. So I'm going to close this ms graph tag and ossec.conf. This is the thing you need to copy and paste to your ossec configuration file. And you can paste this at the beginning of the file or maybe the ending of the file. So don't place in between of any other ossec tag. Okay, just place a separate area of the ossec config file. This is the thing. Okay, number 1. Number 2, make sure you are using Wazuh 14.4.1 and RC2. So this RC2 is very important. So I have had lot of problems with this version. If you are using RC1 version, and if you are using any preloaded or the provided virtual image of Wazuh which has been provided in Wazuh website, they are giving RC1. So if you are using RC1, this code will not work, and this is the main problem I had to face. So I will ask you to install a new Wazuh in your Ubuntu and then use this code. Okay, and for another thing I need to show you, for this code you need to give API permission, some API permission. What are the API permission you need to give? Let me show you that. So for that you need to come to your Azure, and then you need to go to your Azure directory, main directory, and from here app registration. from app registration, need to select the app you are going to give. So for me this is the app, and from on the left hand side API permission, from here you need to give four permission I think, what is security alert read all, security alert read all delegated, and application security alert. You don't need read write all, you don't need to give. I have given this for a different purpose, for a different video. I'll show you that. For that you need security alert read all. Let me just copy and paste this for you so that you have an idea. These are the permission. One, then second, security event read all. Okay, I'll increase the size, no worry. And third, you need to give security incident read all. These three things you need to give. You don't need to give any other. So these are the thing. Let me just increase the size for you. Okay, these three permission you need to give, and remember, whenever you are giving these permissions, you need to give so delegate and application, delegate and application both, delegate and both application both. And let me show you that also how I did this. So for me, see, this is the delegate, this is the delegate part, and this is the application part. This is the application part. Okay, so you need to give both. And how you are going to give this, just need to click on add permission, need to select from Microsoft Graph, and then in the application here write down security. Okay, from here security security alert read all. I have given this permission for a different video. You don't need to do this for this video. Okay, so you can skip this for the time being. And security alert and security incident and security event, these three things you need to give. Okay, and after that you need to click add permission here, and after that you need to click here grant admin consent for a default directory. So if you do these things, it is sufficient. So after you give the admin consent, it will show you like here admin consent required. So it will be saying yes, and on the right hand side it will be showing granted for default directory. If these are showing green, all okay, that means API will be work. After you place this code in your ossec configuration file, do a systemctl restart Wazuh manager obviously, and let me show you how it look like. So when you are going to see in your Wazuh. So let me quickly log into the Wazuh, and what you need to do is you need to go to here Microsoft Graph API. Okay, on your right hand side bottom, if you go here, this thing will appear, and in the event section you will have the lot of alert generated by Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. See, I have tested ECAR test file, so this is the thing it is showing. So let me show you from here. Okay, you will be getting 2 alerts for each alert instance. For example, this is the thing is executed as a ECAR test file, and this is the another alert. See the subject line is rule description, it MS graph message alert related events. From here it will show you in which computer the alert has been generated. Okay, so this is a directory. I have created the file, malicious file, and this is the computer name. Where is the computer name? This is the computer name. The file, the malicious code has been executed. So now let me show you to the Defender for Endpoint portal, where I can show you that I have tested the ECAR test file. So this is the ECAR test file I have used for testing. You can also download the ECAR test file. This is a test malware kind of thing. It is not a real malware, so you can download. So what will happen, the Windows Defender in your computer by default, which has been installed by Microsoft, it will detect and send alert to the Defender for Endpoint portal. Okay, and you will be getting an alert. And after you have sufficient data, the dashboard will automatically pop up. They have a very beautiful kind of dashboard. It will show accordingly, and you can customize your dashboard as per in your own way. So this is the thing for Microsoft Graph API. So I hope this video is helpful, and this video is very short video kind of thing, and I'll be giving you another video of how to integrate Microsoft 365 for Office in the next video. Okay, thank you. If you have any question, do let me know. Thank you. See you. Bye bye.